Fundraising. This is another really powerful way that you can leverage the Sticky Albums platform to further increase your brand's exposure as well as help you raise money for your cause. Pro photographer Lisa Carpenter has been working really hard on a project called Challenge to Conquer Cancer, which is a bike ride from South Carolina all the way to Austin, Texas. She's worked really hard to create this 18-month calendar of amazing images of women with their bikes. What's great is Lisa is taking this already really powerful idea of creating the calendar and making it better using sticky albums. She's taken the images from the calendar and included them into her own sticky album. And then using the header image, she can then link directly to the payment portal online so that they can purchase the calendar right from their mobile device. They can then share the mobile device to their friends and family. Oftentimes, when raising money for a cause, you enroll somebody every once in a while that's really passionate, and after they've even donated, they say, how else can I help? I want to get involved in this cause. Well, here's a great way to scale your influence, and everybody who signs up can then get their own version or their own link to the mobile sticky album, and they can then be ambassadors out selling the same thing and raising money the same way you are. Pretty soon you have this army of people out raising money for your cause. Connecting in person is so important. Whenever it is you're having any conversation, the bandwidth of how well we're able to communicate and connect with somebody, especially when it's something as emotional as raising money and asking somebody for a donation, nothing replaces connecting with them in person. There's such a difference between just clicking a link, reading a story online versus sitting down next to somebody side by side and having an intimate conversation. I want to take a minute here and explain this is huge to the whole sticky albums idea. We can step away from the fundraising concept and just look across the use of sticky albums. One of my guiding principles for why I founded the company is because I saw the potential that mobile had to start connecting us again, letting us experience the internet and all that it can bring, but doing it in a social way where we're actually sitting next to people, experiencing our images, experiencing video and the like together, and not just emailing people links and sitting by ourselves in front of a computer all by ourselves. One other way to illustrate this point is if you take a moment and consider the difference between selling your pictures, having an in-person sales session versus having online sales. Both have their own strengths and weaknesses, but time and time again, photographers say that they make far more money, even though it takes a little bit more investment to have an in-person sales session, you're going to sell more in person. Well, the same is true when you're giving your images in a sticky album to your customer. You're giving them essentially an effective tool for them to have in-person referral sessions with all of their friends. Instead of just sharing their images on their Facebook wall, which can be effective and they should continue to do that, but this opens the door to having these really powerful in-person conversations. The same way you're more effective with your clients in person, your clients are going to be more effective spreading the word about your business and sharing your images when they're in person with their friends and family, and Sticky Albums lets them do that. That brings us to cross promotions. This is one area where I think has the most long-term potential to help you grow your business. It definitely takes a little bit more legwork, but I strongly believe it's so worth the energy you put into building something like this. So I'll give you a couple examples, but first of all, let's talk about why running a cross promotion with other local vendors in your space is so important. Number one, it helps you scale your team, in the sense that a lot of us I know are running our business by ourselves or with very small teams. And you need to work effectively outside of yourself and through networking, connecting with other people who have the same customer base that you do. Because if you share the same base, they want access to your list as much as you want access to their list or to their group of customers. And it's most often a win-win, and it's with a little bit of legwork, you'll be surprised at how many other vendors in your area are really eager to partner with you. You always want to make sure you're delivering value. When One way people are using this is if they go to bridal fairs or any type of a big event where they have set up a booth and they want to give away something like a business card or a goodie bag. Well, you don't want your business card to just end up at the bottom of somebody's bag and they kind of forget about you. Ideally, you want to be able to get their email address in these types of situations so that you can follow up. But in order to do that, you want to exchange that and offer something of value. And one way you could do that is by going around to other vendors in your space and letting them include a coupon into your portfolio or into your digital coupon app. So if you're at a bridal fair, you could go around to flower shops, cake shops, shoe shops, dress shops, all of these different places and say, hey, look, I'm a photographer in the space and I'm putting together this digital coupon book for the brides in our area. Would you like to contribute a coupon? And I'd be really surprised if the most of them you reach out to aren't just ecstatic to do so. What gets really cool then is not only is the coupon book you're creating valuable for you to give away to your customers, then it's going to be another really cool giveaway that each vendor you partner with, they can start sharing it with their prospects or with the different customers coming into their shop. They can say, hey, submit your email address here to follow up or subscribe to our newsletter. In exchange, we'll send you a digital coupon book that you can put right on your mobile device and save $200 in preparing for your wedding, or say, who knows what the savings could be. When you deliver something of value like this, not only will your vendors you partner with be excited to share it as well, the individual people who aren't even your customers yet are going to be excited to share this digital coupon book with their friends. Whenever I share this idea with people, their brain starts racing with other possibilities. So let's walk through one specific example of how you can do this, and even on a small scale. GK Photography partnered with one vendor. He happened to have a bunch of images already in his database from this one venue called Rosie's Jazz Hall. So he created an app of a handful of different images showcasing not only his own photography, but this venue. And each image, he of course embeds his logo and contact information, and then a larger JPEG coupon promoting the Jazz Hall. And now you connect with different vendors specifically, or venues for weddings, and say, here, I created this app just for you. You could embed their contact information, their logo at the top, their phone number and email. And so it now becomes a sales tool for this venue to share with prospective customers. The last reason why this is so great, even if they choose to not get married at the venue that you build this for, all of these brides are still being exposed to your photography and may end up hiring you anyway. Even if they don't choose the venue, they may choose you. Now let's talk about photo booths. If you do weddings, I think you should be doing photo booths as well, even if you've got to hire on a second shooter to man the booth. And let me explain why. I think photo booths are so popular because it's a win-win for both the client and the photographer. It's an exciting event and an activity that all of the guests at the party get to go do, kind of let their guard down and do something fun and silly to help fill up the night. And then they get these great personalized memories of themselves right away, where they can come back to your blog, they can come back to your Facebook page and see their pictures and see how what everybody else was doing silly in front of the photo booth. And then the reason why it's a win for you as the photographer is because one simple rule: people love to see pictures of themselves. So the more pictures you can take of people at a wedding, the higher the chance is you can get them to come back to your site, to come visit your Facebook wall and check out the pictures of themselves. And in the process, exposing your brand to them. You could create a sticky album of the photo booth's highlighted images. You can pick 20 to 40 of the best images from the photo booth and then push that out to the bride or push that out to the wedding party. And pretty soon everybody's sharing this app with some of the best pictures of the wedding right on their phones and exposing your brand to all of those people. So photo booths help you scale your team, deliver value where people are excited to get this the week after the wedding. They don't have to wait forever to get all the pictures. If you can push this out within the week after the wedding, everybody's still going to be talking about it, remembering how great the night was, and they have it right on their own device. And they're going to want to share it with everybody they know. Okay, I know that was a lot, so let's take the last minute to review. Get clear on what your primary goal is. If you want to focus mostly on getting more referrals, I suggest focusing on getting a sticky album in as many of your customers' hands, going back in time, creating a free sticky album with referral coupons in them to each one of your customers that you really want to say thank you to. At the same time, as more people start coming to you, and a lot of you, as you start getting more business from people who saw the app, they're going to come to you right away and saying, hey, this is so cool. I saw a friend you created their app for them. How do I get that? Well, then you can start offering your sticky albums a la carte. But you really don't want to sell it a la carte either. What you want to do is attach it to your premium print packages and use it as an incentive for them to invest more with you. In all the different ways, referral coupons, holiday cards, sports teams, fundraisers, cross promotions, and photo booths are some of my favorites so far. You can jump back and forth throughout the videos to review key sections that you want to really focus on, but also subscribe to our blog and friend us on Facebook so that you can stay in tune and share the ideas that you have yourself and let us know how it works. So I can't wait to hear more stories of how Sticky Albums is helping you grow your business. Thanks so much for your time. Take care.